Hi, Sailor Moon here, Sailor Mars here, and today we're going to make a shout out to WrestlingJesus, who has had has sundrious accounts that were going from WrestlingJesus to many other ones. Now, the story Sailor Moon says about the story about how we first met was like this. Now, we have been on YouTube since 2008 AD, of course. And he was on YouTube going back to 2007 AD, of course. But at the time, neither of us ever knew each other. And even though we don't really talk anymore on YouTube, no channel comments or, no movie words anymore. But at one time we were, well, at least I'd still subscribe to his channel. I know that much. But at one time he did subscribe back to our channels, and at one time he was a follower of our work. Now, it wasn't until 2009 AD that we actually stumbled upon him. At that point, he was WrestlingJesus TV. He was partnered. But this was before all the other stuff started happening. And at that point, we were Sailor Moon Red, and we had been on YouTube for at least not even a year at that point, And a lot of people, and at the time, we liked his wrestling talk. We liked his wins. We enjoyed that. We liked his rant videos, movies. And we also liked the other non-wrestling stuff as well. And then there were the hackings, the false flaggings. In his case, it was mostly out of, false copyright infringement that was going on with him. And with us, it was community guidelines. Sailor Moon. Point is, what Sailor Moon's saying is, we've been through a lot. And then after that, eventually, we lost our first account to hacking, and he came back when we came back with different accounts to where it is now. And we just want to say thank you for subscribing to us in the past, watching our movies in the past, for laying your thoughts and words on our movies in the past. And even though both of us have not really talked in a long time, we just want to say, thank you for doing what you do. And, you don't worry about all the haters out there. We've had our short, we have dealt with them. And it's best just to block, ban, ignore them, And, thank you for being one of our helpers, and thank you for being one of our followers in the past and the before. And thank you, and I'm glad that you're still on YouTube to this day, and still, strong. Even though, you haven't missed a step. I want to say, thank you for supporting our YouTube, for following us in the past, all the things you did in the past. Oh, I forgot to mention, Sarah Mars, you forgot to mention this one. He made number Y2K, Sailor Moon Killer, Sailor Moon's Fat, Sailor Moon's Boyfriend, Sailor Moon's Fiance, and Sailor Moon's Husband movies channel. Remember those? And I remember those. Those used to be the old, crossovers, feuds, whatever you want to call them. But they weren't real feuds anyway. But you know what I mean. I really liked those. Those were really cool. And even though you don't do any of that anymore, I still thought it was cool that you did. And the funny thing is that nobody has re-uploaded any of that stuff. It would have been funny if they did. But they didn't, So anyway, thank you for following us in the before. Thank you for supporting us and helping us in the before. That's all I want to say there. All right. We got to end this, Sailor Moon. His arm's starting to hurt. All right. Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars. See you later.